Hey y'all, this is Chazz, and I'm here on the next episode of On the Job with Chazz. And today, we're cleaning a bungalow. And because if we look at the job, you can see there's quite a bit of dirt on this house. It's still a beautiful home, but it's got some love that needs to be put into it. So because it's such a job, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a Royal Deluxe Whippersnapper 2000 nozzle head. I think that's going to give me the best all-around cleaning opportunity with such a job as this. There's my van. Power wash services. That's me. Call the man. He'll come over. Just remember, we wash anything. So let's go ahead and get started with the job here. I'm gonna go ahead and start from the bottom, and then once I get to the house, maybe I'll start from the top. Oh, Dolores Miller, hey girl. I'm so glad you're here. Calvin's such a good boy. He's, that's Calvin Miller's mama. So in getting this job, Calvin Miller, he's a good friend of mine. I did some work for him in the past. He's one of them rock climbing enthusiasts. They go over to like big rocks and climb them, get off to the side and like that old Tom Cruise likes to do sometimes. But anyway. He called me up and said that his folks needed a real good cleaning on the house. And when he showed me the picture, I was like, yeah, man, I got you. I'm coming over as soon as I'm done with this job cleaning up the little kids park. This is Calvin Miller's folks home. Not an old folks home, but a home with old folks in it, and that's his mama, Dolores. Just a beautiful woman. She was real excited when she heard that I was coming over to clean her house up real nice. So his mama was real nice and okay with it, but his pa, on the other hand, he's a man, and I understand where he's coming from. So he wasn't real thrilled about another man coming up into his business and washing down his intricates. So I had to just go ahead, and when I came over, I said, Mr. Miller, let's have a chat over here on the side. So I had a real long, like 3.5 hours plus a 12-minute conversation with him, just laid it all out for him. He's a good man. Once we got on the topic of, just doing cleaning jobs and weed whacking and making the yard look all nice, it's just one of those things. When you get into a relationship with another person, one of you is gonna pick the inside of the house as the thing that you want to make your own and design and do all kinds of structuring and putting up pictures and what have you. So that only leaves the outside for the other party. So in this case, Mr. Miller, he's a good man. The outside was his domain, and so we came to an understanding. It's just a sad thing. It's just a part of life. At a certain point, you just get old, and and the joints don't bend quite so nicely. And then, that's what retirement is for. Spend that money on traveling and getting other people to do the hard jobs that you used to do when you were nice and flexible on daily basis. uh, you know so I understand where he's coming from on that. Man, this is a beautiful driveway. um, yeah, so I got the Millers. I gave him I had a gift card for Golden Corral, and so I just went ahead and sent them over there. It's more like a frequent flyer miles kind of gift card. So they go in there and just get whatever they want off the bar, and the meats and the desserts, and it just puts it on my tab. And because me and Jonathan Myers Jr. over there, who runs the Golden Corral, he's a good friend of mine. So he understands that sometimes I need the people just be out of the way. So he just floats the bill for me. So it seems real nice for him to do that. Man, I just love how this driveway has that kind of pattern to it, almost like one of them big-headed, long-necked giraffes. It's just a beautiful driveway. I love it. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Golden Corral, there was a meat shortage a while back, and so they had kind of an experiment with their selection at the Golden Corral, and they started serving these kind of like dumplings or something from the Chinese restaurant down the street. So they didn't have any meat, so they stuffed it with all kinds of like rice and vegetables and all kinds of other ingredients, and it just didn't go well. And my friend Jonathan Myers, he's a good man, but he took a bit of a hit on that meat shortage. But thankfully, we got together and we went out hunting, and oh man, just look at that driveway. It's a good looking driveway. In comparison, I mean, just look at that. Wow, beautiful. But anyway, yeah, we went out hunting, and just went ahead and started helping them out. And we got some good footage on that. Maybe we'll review that in the future. But yeah, we got him, Myers Jr. Back up and running, so he didn't have to try to sell that knockoff Chinese dumplings he was trying to make. Just bad decisions. But that's what you gotta do, y'all. When the times are hard, you just gotta go ahead and just try things out. Just troubleshoot. They're not all going to be winners, but it's just the best strategy, or for anything is just to get out there and do your best, and do a good job, and just spread the good word of the Lord Jesus, and things are gonna go right for you. Don't worry about it. Just failing is just the beginning of doing things right. Man, this is just coming out real nice. Look at that. I think I'm gonna take a look at that before I start on the actual house. It's a beautiful home. Really looking forward to seeing what it looks like. Alright, let's go ahead and get down low and make sure we get up underneath this this little staircase here. And yep, Yeah, there's some goodness in there. All right, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and start off and on the home here in a little bit, but I want to make sure we get this this walkway here. Yeah, looking real nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, Jesus Christ! What is that? Some kind of creepy gnome or something. I'll tell you what. You gonna get out of here? Better get out of here with your weird little red hat and scaring little Chazz. Anyway, whew, that gave me the heebie-jeebies. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we're gonna do here, and let's see if we can go ahead and start on the top of this house. There we go. Okay. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and start with this chimney. And yeah, it's got some weathering to it. Yeah. This is a real nice neighborhood here. You know, just beautiful homes all over. Just look at the mountains in the background too. You know, that reminds me actually of this one time when I was out hiking on Picano Peak. That's that one right there. That's Picano Peak. Yeah. You know, the volcano over here. That's a little hot and warm. So we usually go over here to Picano Peak, and you know, 9 times out of 10, there ain't no problem hiking up there. But you know, there is some danger. So lots of hikers, you know, they're first time hikers, and they just don't know, you know, what wild animals will do to you. You know, that's their home. It's a beautiful home. So, you know, just be mindful, because there's a woman, you know, single mother, God bless her, but you know, just didn't have the know-how of being a hiker up in Picano Peak up there. You know, she brought herself some treats and snacks and such, you know, of the vegan kind, and you know, they have some kind of you know, distinct odor to them that's real potent and real strong. So you know, the animals got wind of it real swiftly, and you know, just did a number on her, and you know, they found her like 8 days later, you know, huddled up underneath the one of the Picano cave painting structures out there. You know, she was just living off you know, old meat and things that from what the bears were bringing into the cave, and you know, thankfully she survived. But you know, just to, you know, be careful when you're out there, you know, out there on Picano Peak or any other peak for that matter. You know, just be careful. You know, it's dangerous. You know, just bring a knife or a gun or something. You'll be okay. Yeah. Just look at my van over there. Looking real nice. Love that van. Alright, I'm gonna have to be careful on the edge here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this edge so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, just working on the job is just, man, I love it. It's just my dream to work for myself and not have a boss. And you know, that's what you got to do, y'all. You got to find your passion and just get into it and make sure you do the right thing, you know, on everybody. And like I always say, the good Lord Jesus will take care of you. You know, just get out there and spread the word, and He'll spread yours. Man, this is coming out real nice. So, today I'm wearing a special kind of boot. These are the Wrangler Lee Jeansified boots of no slippery. Um, and it's just like the name entails. It's specifically designed to keep the grip as grippy as it can be, and ensure that you don't slip off a roof or a snowy path. But yeah, just a well-designed boot. It takes a little to get used to, because they're so good. Like a good boot, you gotta break it in, y'all. So just be mindful that you're gonna go through some pain with a good pair of boots. But yeah, these are nice. Gets a good grip on. I don't worry about too much. I'm just like moving fast, just kind of make a point. How grippy they are. Look at that. I can go side to side. I'm actually doing kind of a little bit of a jig here, but y'all can't see it. But yeah, I'm having a good time. That's all. Yeah. That's nice right there. That's so nice. Let's go ahead and do a little something for the crowd out here. Yep. You know it. You know what's happening. Thank you. Yeah. Alright now. This is looking real nice up here. Got a beautiful day. Just nice and sunny. Just one of those things. You got so much water pressure coming out the hose that on a sunny day that backsplash when it just hits you, it just feels real nice. Gotta love it. Yeah, Mark Miller, speaking of, I was talking about Picano Point up there. He has some real cool things going on with the rock climbing and things out there. He has a bungee jumping, rock climbing experience. So if y'all are interested, I'll leave it down in the description, so you can go ahead and find out how to get on those adventures. Speaking of, just go ahead and like and subscribe and all those things. If you want to see more content from Chazz, it'll go ahead and get sent to you. Leave a comment down in the things below, and I respond to those, so that'll be nice. Gotta build the community. That's what it's all about, y'all. We've got to stick together and make sure that all those bad apples out there don't get to take control of everything. We just got to stick together and be good people and do good things for the world. And get some good pressure washing in, and I think we'll all just be real nice and be fine without those kinds of just crazy people, and they don't like pressure washing, and they're just not nice people. So just stick together, y'all, and build a good community, and everything will be alright. It's good. Man, this is just so soothing. Just listening to that sound. Get a nice spread going here. That's so nice. So this is one of those shingled houses, rooftops of the house. with the shingles on them. And I like how it looks. You know, it has a real nice look to it. But you know, getting a metal roof, it might be for longevity, might be the thing I'm gonna recommend to you know, Mr. and Mrs. Miller here. I think this is gonna be a good choice for them. You know, especially if Mr. Miller is the kind of man I think he is. He's gonna want to come up here and do some cleaning and at least get up in these gutters. You know, I want him to have a nice safe time up here, and you know, not have to replace these shingles. You know, I'm a little worried that he's gonna want to come up here and you know, do some maintenance, and it's dangerous for someone of his age. You know, just looking out for him. Nice. Look at that. That's looking real nice. Wow, look at the comparison. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get through this rooftop so we can get to the sides of the house. Now you got some angles on a roof like this that are a bit steep, and you know, since we're talking about safety and all, just here's a pro tip. You know, just always look down when you're on a slanted roof, and down at your feet, or you know, down at the pressure washing spot. You know, as I'm doing now, and you know, if you ain't wearing those sweet Wrangler Lee jeansified boots that I talked about earlier, you know, that'll help you keep your balance on such a roof like this. You know, just be careful. You know, just don't look at the ground. Just look at the area on the roof. Man, just getting that real nice and clean. But speaking of roofs, you know, my friend Kyle, he's a roofer, and you know, he does a lot of his work down in Florida, and it gets real hot down there, and you know, sometimes, you know, I'll see him after the season's done, and you know, he comes back and he's just beat red, you know, but just happy as a clam in a windstorm over the Pecan Valley, you know. So, you know, just shout out to my friend Kyle and his roofing business. You know, just doing the Lord's work out there, and keeping people under shelter, and you know, just doing good work. And any of y'all out there, you know, that are doing these kinds of like service jobs, where, you know, like pressure washing or roofing and all those things, you know, if you don't feel like you're getting the respect you deserve, don't pay no never mind. You know, you're doing good work out there, and you know, just sometimes people ain't gonna respect you, and you just kind of gotta let that slide, and you know, just keep on enjoying what you do, and you know, the good Lord Jesus, he'll make sure the people that do appreciate your work will let you know. Yeah, it is nice. Just go ahead and get this. Yeah, that's a beautiful garden. Just want to take a look at it. So, typically for a job like this, I'm gonna charge somewhere around, $750. But you know, since the Millers are, parents of a good friend of mine, you know, I'm probably gonna charge them around 500. And I'll just go ahead and eat the cost on the supplies and the soap and such. But that's what you gotta do, y'all. You gotta do good work, and get your name out there, and just take care of the people that are, part of your family. That they're attached to you through other people that are good friends of yours. Just take care of those people, and they'll spread the word, and make sure that you'll get some repeat business, which is real important when you got your own job, and you're running things. So just remember the little people, that they keep all the business going. That's looking real nice. Get that little spot there. Alright, let's go ahead and get this little edge here. A lot of people don't know this about gutters, is, they weren't originally designed for keeping the water off the roof, and giving them a place to go, instead of just draining straight off the edge like this one here. Instead of just going right off the edge. Now they catch all the water. But gutters were originally designed as an aesthetic look, to make a home look better than it should. And I believe it was originally invented by a man named Johann Flitzskater, and he was a decorum genius, and just put these on some homes, and then it started raining, and so the water, instead of going off the edge like normal, it started catching in the little drain. And when he had his original design, there was a bit of like a kink in one of the sections, for like I said, for that aesthetic look. And so the water all kind of like built up in that little part, and started draining in that little section. And then Johnny, what the heck was his name? Johnny Reyes, I think, maybe. He was the one that installed it onto the house, and he saw this little section collecting all the water. And Mr. Reyes, he started making this gutter design to where it all drained into a pipe on the side of the house. And then now here we are. All of us have these little drainage pipes running down the sides of our houses, collecting all the water and keeping it from running off the sides. So now you can stand on the edge and not have to get all that splashback happening. So thanks to Mr. Johnny Reyes. That's a beautiful stream going there. So I'm probably going to use about 4,586 gallons of water on this kind of job, which ain't bad. It's all reclaimed water, so I ain't too worried about it. Very nice. Such a beautiful home. on a beautiful day. You know, we're gonna have a good time here. That kind of looks like that kind of looks like the Eye of Ra. You know. That reminds me, have y'all seen that Mummy movie? You know, go ahead and put that down in the comments below. You know, they had old Brendan Fraser in that movie with the mummy and the bald Egyptian guy. Man, that was a good movie. You know, I just love when an action movie has you know, just a straightforward story to tell and lots of action and you know, cool monsters and mummies and all kinds of like bugs happening. You know, that's my kind of movie. You know, love it. Not so sure how I feel about the Scorpion King that came after. You know, I mean, I love The Rock, and don't get me wrong, but you know, something's off about that movie. He didn't look quite right in that film. You know, he's a good looking man, but you know, they used some of that computer generated imagery and it just didn't look good. Like he looked like a scared fish with crab legs, and you know, just like an atomic bomb went off underwater, and you know, a fish got scared that was standing next to a crab, and then you know, they somehow forged together to create this monster of the rock looking creature. And it just didn't look good, you know. I thought it was kind of a it took me out of the movie, you know. Just wasn't good. But that brings me to the Tom Cruise one. You know, I mentioned him earlier, but you know, that was a pretty good movie. You know, Tom Cruise. You know, he just you know, that guy is like acting 101, 2.0, and all of the above wrapped into one tiny little compact package. You know, he's just a great actor, and just you know, knows how to pick them. That's coming out real nice. Yeah. Speaking of Tom Cruise, and earlier I mentioned my friend doing work down in Florida. So I went down there to Florida into DeLand, and you know, real nice place down there. And I went skydiving, you know, because Chazz likes to live it crazy and do things that, you know, some people might say, oh, you crazy. But anyway, I'm in DeLand at this tiny little airport where you get to do a skydiving experience. And it just so happens that same place is where apparently Tom Cruise learned how to skydive. So they got all these pictures and such with Tom Cruise up on their wall, and that was pretty cool. That I learned how to skydive and at the same place that Tom Cruise did, and why he was down there in DeLand, Florida, was that he was making that movie, Days of Thunder, one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. You know, just a wonderful film, and so that's why I was down there, and we didn't get to see him because it had already passed that time. But man, that would have been something to see. Been on the track down in Daytona, and watching them make that film. Yeah, Days of Thunder. That takes me back. It's just a beautiful film. Well, that's about all the time we have for today. So click on the top left button so you can get the next section of episode 3 of On the Job with Chazz.